Familiar faces were at the Wildcats training today, with captain Damien Martin back to work despite a calf injury.
He wants to play, he can't wait, he wants to rip the shirt off and get his Wildcats gear on.
But Gleeson is still unsure whether Martin will be fit to take on the Townsville Crocodiles or the Illawarra Hawks this weekend.
Put him through a full practice today and see how he pulls up, but he still has to clear some medical hurdles.
Casey Prather could also be on the bench this week after suffering a kneecap injury.
We've got some concerns about him at the moment, nothing long term, but he's another 50-50.
After a lacklustre start to the season, Gleeson says Nathan Juwai is back on track.
Just talking to him then, he's happy that we have 2 games this weekend instead of practices, so I'm pretty confident he'll turn in a good performance Friday night.
The Crocodiles are coming off a big loss while the Wildcats are undefeated. However, Gleeson says tomorrow night won't be a walk in the park.
If you think it's going to be an easy game in this league, you're kidding yourself. We know Townsville are young, energetic, they'll come out ready to play.
The Wildcats take on the Crocs tomorrow night at Perth Arena and the Hawks in Victoria on Sunday. Francesca Mann, ECU News. Good morning, Francesca Mann with an ECU News update. Major crime detectives are investigating a suspicious death in the southeast suburb of Langford. The Major Crime Squad has cordoned off blocks of units after discovering the body around 8 last night. Anyone with information is asked to contact Crime Stoppers. Former Treasurer Joe Hockey has delivered his final speech in Parliament, reflecting on his 20 years in politics. Mr Hockey stepped down as Treasurer last month after the Liberal spill saw Malcolm Turnbull replace Tony Abbott as Prime Minister. Mr Hockey called for the revolving door of politics to be jammed shut. And sci-fi fans have rushed to purchase tickets to the midnight screening of the next Star Wars film. Event cinemas in Innaloo and Morley have reported selling over 1,000 tickets to the launch in under an hour. We're heading for a top of 32 degrees today. Right now it's 29. More news at 5.